through osmosis. He's got to do it through repetition, and that's what he's doing. He's doing a good job.
Going on down to Terrell Chestnut, having him healthy this year, how's he been looking so far, fall camp, just being healthy and out there and ready?
Well, the athleticism, speaks for itself. I mean, he's a highly recruited kid. He's doing exactly what you would ask of him. And, the second part of that is he's a kid that his wisdom is beyond his age. And, I mean, he's doing a tremendous job of leading, not, possibly getting all the reps, but he's doing a great job when those guys on the sideline of being a good coach.
What's some of the kind of specifics you've been noticing about Terrell that he's been out there helping throughout practice and even off the field?
Well, I mean, he's going into his junior year. I mean, he's seen a lot of football here at this university. I mean, he can go back to, 3 coaching staffs. And, his toolbox is full of things that, he can actually lean on when it's time to lean on him. He's a guy that, when the young guys come to him, even the old guys come to him, I mean, he can give them some wisdom. He can calm the nerves a little bit at times and just show them the way.
In the past, Ricky has seemed like here and there he hadn't been comfortable, kind of working the position. How do you feel like he is kind of getting to the comfort and really going with the cornerbacks this year?
No, he has probably been as bright a spot for me at corner as any of my other guys. I mean, he's a kid that when you put the film on, he's trying to get in there and take all the reps. And he's like that Energizer bunny. He doesn't miss a beat, and he's energetic when he comes out there. He's competitive when he comes out there, and he's productive when he comes out there. So he's going to have a role.
Thanks, Coach.
Who would you say is a leader of your group overall? Is it a guy like Icky?
I think it's a combination of guys. I think, they all bring different traits to the table. I think, Icky, of course, but I think Terrell Chsetnut is that big brother figure to all those guys.
Yeah. How have you seen him then, specifically more on Terrell there, grow into this season?
Well, he's seen more than most of those guys, even though Ishmael has as well. But, Terrell he's a player coach out there. I mean, having had an injury, haven't seen, through the eyes of a coach, sitting back and helping those guys on the sideline when he was injured. I mean, he has a whole different perspective on things, not just from a player aspect.
A lot of talks, of course, been made about Daryl Worley and what he did his freshman season. How much of a realistic jump can he have into his sophomore campaign?
Well, the jump has to come within. I mean, not physically. I mean, of course, you're going to do what you need to do in the weight room. We're going to get bigger and stronger. That's a given. But, to make those small incremental jumps like Daryl needs to do right now, he has to push himself internally, and he's doing that. I mean, that's every day. You can't let up. You've got to be that poster child for effort, for finishing and making plays, for being an execution, or being a great technician. So I mean, Daryl's doing that. He's pushing himself, and the bar is not set within the cornerback position. It's set within yourself. And if you meet one threshold, let's push that bar a little bit higher and let's meet another threshold.
How many guys do you feel comfortable with right now in the rotation?
Right now, I feel good about 6. I mean, 6 that can go out there and finish and make plays and go out there and help us win a Big 12 championship.
Is that realistically the number that you're going to be able to get reps for? I mean, any more than that, or are you sort of?
Well, with what we're going to do with our nickel and dime package, you need 6 corners, and you can't go through the season without 6, whether it be for special teams. But I think those 6 guys can go in there, and we're not going to have a big drop off from 1 to 6, and go out there and get us out of a bind if we need to get them out of bind, or play dime if we need to play dime with them. I think they're all versatile. I think they're all hungry. I think they're all heady football players that can go out and make a play.
Could you have said that last year?
No. I mean, there were so many unknowns. I knew there were 2 guys, and then we had a veteran, with Broderick, but we were missing and matching, and we were, crossing our fingers week in and week out to see if we had 2 healthy corners. And this year, I mean, we're healthy, and the guys, like I said, are bigger, faster, and stronger.
Talk about health.